Hello, Capricorns. What is up? Welcome to Flavored Vivid. For those of you guys that are new here, my name is Carissa. The way that I do my readings is intuitively. I like to start off in your etheric energy, ground it down to the physical with some general messages. I pull a spread on your finances and career. I pull a spread on your love life, and then I close it out with spirit guide messages. Capricorns. I think that you're actually going to enjoy this retrograde, the majority of you, those of you guys that resonate with this reading. It seems like it's bringing, okay, yes, of course, it's blowing something in, but you've already learned this lesson, and I just don't see you repeating the cycle. Okay, there's something where it's like, it could be worse, right? Like it could be like an old friend coming back and you're just like, yeah, no, I'm not, I mean, like, apology accepted, but we're leaving it at that, you know? It could be like an old lover coming back and you're like, you know, I'm actually already aligned to somebody else now. You know, it's just something, there's something like when it does come up, it doesn't trigger anything within you. You're just like, I've already made my mind up on this. And it feels like a really good energy of I'm secure with myself. It doesn't matter what rumor, lie, gossip, anything outside of me. Like, none of that matters. It's just this serenity and peace within you of you choosing you choosing to literally co-create your reality through your words. It looks like a lot of what your words are right now. It's like you're expressing your heart, you're connecting with others, you can be expressing your creative self, or there's something here about changing the way that you've been talking to yourself about your situation. So it can be as simple as like saying I'm tired, you know, and then recognizing that you don't have energy for anything, which that's fine, but you can just say I'm resting, I'm renewing myself, right? It's just kind of reiterating that inner magic is what I'm getting. It's restructuring the way that you speak your reality into existence, and it's going to be very favorable. Hello everyone, thank you for being here. We are back in my office. Your girl is walking. We're walking, okay? We're not dancing, skipping, or hopping yet, but we are walking, and that is progress. So I'm very excited about that. Now, I do see you guys are going through an energy activation, or okay, hold on, slow down. All right. You are acting as medicine. You've always been medicine for others, right? You've been like this scapegoat. Scapegoats are medicine. Don't let anybody tell you otherwise, okay? So it's like you've always been the scapegoat for others, and that's the medicine that they needed at the time. But you have a lot of energies right now reflecting on your medicine, reflecting on your light. Okay, you provided these energetic activations. Now I also see you going through this a new energetic activation yourself. So if you do find that you're needing more rest, let your soul be renewed. Thank you, Brianna, for the donation. I appreciate you. Let your soul be renewed. Okay, you guys have a soulmate coming in, or there's some sort of decision that you're going to be making around your love life, which I really like. And it says can't let this go. I feel like spirit is letting you know, like, hey, don't sabotage this. Don't do anything. Like, this isn't too good to be true. This is something that we're genuinely sending into you. And I feel like there's something about the connection between you and this person that's going to be on a very soul level, okay? Where you know each other and you feel safe. There's this immediate safety in their presence. There's a softness almost, or it's like, you know, when your muscles are tense and then you finally like relax, or you get in a hot tub or whatever and you like relax. That's the energy that I'm getting. Maybe you guys are going to be in the hot tub together. I don't know, we love hot tubs. I love hot tubs. So if you are just a slight jealous, all right, I don't have a hot tub anymore. I need one. I should buy a hot tub. I don't have money for a hot tub. That is not a responsible decision. I should not. I should find a friend with a hot tub. All right. Krista, thank you so much for the donation. I appreciate you. Happy Monday. Okay. So I do see there's this like mutual respect between you and Okay, thank you. They're saying chosen family right now. There's a mutual respect between you and chosen family. These are souls, kindred spirits, okay? Kindred spirits that are around you during this time. And I see that there's something here about strengthening bonds. So keep in mind that soulmates are not just romantic, they can be platonic as well, right? And that's what I'm getting. It's like, you've been praying for the love that you've been putting out into the world, for that reciprocity. I feel like you went through the paranoia, you went through the not trusting, that's paranoia as well, but to a different level, right? Extent. You've gone through plenty of betrayal too. I'm not trying to dismiss like your past experiences at all. I just see that like you've gone through all of these cycles, and now you're coming to this head of like, I can still share my light, I can still be who I am, but be selective with the energy. So it's like when I see that they're pouring into me, that's when I'm going to pour back. When I see that they're breadcrumbing me, that's when I'm going to take a step back. Ashley, thank you so much for the donation. I appreciate you. And so it's like you're discovering a legacy for yourself. Like you're discovering different, more intricate or nuanced parts of who you are, okay, and your being. And it's like you're at peace with it. You're not at war anymore. You're not at war, and you're not the wounded warrior either. Like I'm seeing somebody sit on like a field. Okay, keep in mind I am a 90s baby, so like we always read about those like trumpet shaped muskets or whatever, right, that they went to war with. And it's like there's the battlefield, but you're at peace on the battlefield. It's like there's no destruction on the battlefield, and you're just sitting there in the grass, and it's like you're very grounded, you're very you're present. There's not a single weapon in sight, there's nothing there. It's like you're not giving your energy away anymore. There's no leaks. You're not a leaky faucet any longer, okay? So again, I do see with this itchy card that there may be somebody here from your past that's going to try to come back. All right. I'm going to be really honest with you. It can feel a little bit like a loss, or it can bring up that emotion. I think that you're going to be neutral to it. Maybe it's them feeling the loss of you. It's like you've changed so much, and they can't manipulate or make you control the way that you're seeing them or the situation or like the outcome anymore, and you're sticking to something, whereas in the past you always slid backwards. Like when there's ice on a driveway and you kind of slide backwards, right? If you don't salt the driveway, that's what I'm kind of getting. It's like you keep trying to like go uphill, and then you didn't salt the driveway. This time you salted the driveway, so there's no ice for you to slide back on. By the way, if you guys are in somewhere cold, and make sure you're salting your driveways, okay? That might be for somebody out there. And I just want to make sure that you guys are, taken care of. Slipping can lead to breaking bones, okay? I didn't quite slip or anything like that, but I did just recently break a bone, and I don't recommend that for anyone, all right? You've just been letting out emotions, but not directly. Let's see. Just on social, but it does make me feel better. That's great, Brianna. Yeah, expressing yourself, all right? I do see a happy journey coming in for you, though. Some of you guys have a lot of money that's going to be coming in. This is a great time for you to really focus on your finances in a positive way, okay? I do want to hold space and nuance for everything that's going on in the world. We are not being dismissive or bypassing that, so if this is not your experience, that is okay. Maybe the next reading will be more aligned for you, okay? But what I am seeing here is there is money coming in, and I feel like fun money too, okay, with the fun card coming out. So this, like, maybe you're gonna spend it and you're gonna go on a Christmas train, or whatever it is, you're gonna go sledding, or what are the people skiing? They ski. I don't know. I don't live anywhere near snow, but I'm just seeing a bunch of things like holiday stuff. Please be careful traveling, obviously. I know this is the busiest time of the year, and it is during retrograde, so make sure you're checking your reservations, flights, your oil, your tires, everything, okay? Make sure that you are prepared, of course, while traveling. All right, so I see you doing good. Oh, important downloads are coming in. All right, so I feel like your guides are really working with you right now to bring clarity to a situation. I'm hearing truth. I don't know what that's alluding to exactly, but bringing truth to a situation. Your overall energy was the Five of Wands in the reverse with the Ace of Pentacles. So it's like you're overcoming some sort of obstacles. Wealthy Rising, Sarah. You're overcoming some sort of obstacles and you're coming into a stable new beginning. It's like anything that was not stable has collapsed around you, and it could have been really difficult to go through. But again, all of that became a part of your light. It became a part of like your medicine, and it was with purpose. Like it wasn't in vain. Okay, so you're undergoing this transformation. I really feel, because you also have the Scorpio card here. Okay, and right now it's retrograde. Mercury is retrograde in Sag, but then it's going to switch over to Scorpio. So I feel like by the time it switches over to Scorpio is when this reading is really going to be hitting, like for sure. But yeah, anyways, so let anything fall if it needs to fall, because some of you guys are still in that transformative process of like endings, but every ending has a brand new beginning. Okay, let's go ahead and shuffle live and see what we have here. Messages, please, for the Capricorn collective. Thank you, Spirit, for being with us. What do they need to know about all of this energy? Them being medicine, their soulmate. What else did I say? Oh, money coming in. That's a good thing. Message, thank you, pushing upward. Okay, and that's so funny because I saw that, you guys like walking up a driveway that was on a hill, right, and sliding back down in the past. This time you're not sliding back down. It's steady progress. It's you gaining your confidence, accepting challenges. I feel like you've already overcome them, but it's like that piece of like, I get why things had to happen this way. Some of you guys are receiving a promotion, or there's some sort of recognition that's coming in, just depending on your guys' work, okay? So we love that for you guys. You're pushing upwards. I think this card is so cute, like the little mushy. He's like grown up out of the ground here. So you have like, in the ground is like very dense energy, right? But there's growth, and it's growth that other people can't see. Aha! Love it. Okay, so it's growth that other people can't see immediately, but you were feeling it, you were experiencing it, and now you're about to pop up. Hi, Mystic. Hello, love. And now you're gonna about pop up, and people are gonna see your growth. Okay, there's going to be something that is undeniable. To those around you, or to those that actually know you. All right, it's a beautiful energy. I really like it. So things are getting better. Let's go ahead and shuffle for general messages and see what we have here. Right away, we have travel showing up and journey. Again, please be careful traveling. You guys know the deal. Not your first retrograde. Messages, please. Messages for Capricorns. What do they need to know this week? Thank you. Okay, the travel card literally came out. I figured. It always happens to me that way. Okay. You have the goat card. That is you, Cappy. You have the goat card. Hi, Carol. I just see that you booked a reading. Excited to talk with you. Okay, we have sit, rest, ponder, thinking. Okay, you're thinking heavily about something, or there's somebody around you. It could be a fixed sign. Fixed signs are Aquarius, Scorpio, Taurus, and Leo. It could be a fixed sign that's sitting around as well, thinking about something, like looking back at the past. They're feeling sad or they're feeling bad about something, okay? They created some sort of sticky situation, and I feel like you cut it away. Like you left it behind. Hi, baby. Hi. It's like 60 degrees out here. We don't get cold, but apparently this winter is supposed to be really cold. So look how cute our little sweater is. Oh my God. You guys are so cute. My dogs were like, their butts were shivering this morning, so I put sweaters on them. I am that person, okay? Listen, we're used to humidity and stuff like that. I think it's like 58 degrees in my house right now, and I love it. I'm so excited. I'm like, oh, it has been so long since I've been cold. I got the Grinch sweatshirt on. I've got Christmas socks on. And yes, I have all of my Yule decorations up. Okay, because it's Yule. You celebrate Yule from the beginning of November. The reason for the tree and everything like that is for protection and stuff. So, or Christmas, whatever you want to call it. Anyways, okay. I think it makes me happy. We put up Christmas lights and everything. I love it. We made a Yeti, what's it called? Gingerbread house? That was really hard. I didn't have the patience for it at first, but We stuck to it. Just kept trying to fall over. We got it though. I was doing something wrong. Anyways, let's go back to you guys. Sorry for that interruption there. My ADHD gets the best of me and I overshare sometimes. So, but anyways. All right. I feel like you're making the most of a situation here. You have this like bounce back. The energy, the ball is in your court right now with the ball card, and that's coming up with Camel. And I feel like you have this like wisdom and this endurance here. There's something about self-sufficiency and like your stamina. Like you just never gave up. Like you're okay. Well, I don't know why I just heard that. I don't know what that has to do with anything, but I am gonna say it. Your face card is strong. Okay. I don't know if it's like face as in like, you know, for example, like with Pokemon cards, right? It's like the card is strong here, but it has so many attributes behind it that you don't really see. So it could just mean that it's like who you are. You're coming off like really strong. You're a valuable player is what I'm hearing. You're a valuable player. Okay. But there's this energy around you about this journey that you have been on. Okay. This could be a spiritual journey as well that you have like been on. And it's like, yes, of course I've been on it, right? You've been on it. That sucks. Okay, well, they are letting me know that a lot of people have dropped the ball. It's just a bunch of like play on words right here. And I'm hearing a lot of people drop the ball. But again, that's where it's like you were the scapegoat. You were the medicine that people needed. And the reason that's coming up is what we already talked about earlier, which is where they're thinking about it. They're sitting in this energy. Tell me about the ball card, please. And the camel card. This could be somebody at a distance from you. Yeah, they dropped the ball. 5 of Pentacles here. They're feeling really out in the cold right now. Okay, you might not, you know, I don't see that you guys are talking. All right, 5 of Pentacles. They're feeling the loss of you. 10 of Pentacles here. This could be family. Okay, this could be family that's feeling the loss of you right now. 6 of Swords in the reverse. 9 of Cups. They're really not happy with how something happened between you and them. Okay, now if this isn't family, it could have been like a long-term friend, or it's like people not being people not being able to be connected to your medicine, to your light anymore. The 10 of Pentacles, to your legacy. It's like people wanted to attach themselves to your legacy. They wanted to attach themselves to, you know, you, but they were siphoning from you. And I think it took you a while to actually recognize that, just because you're such a giver, right? And it wasn't in a malicious way. Like, I don't feel, some of them, of course, I can't take away from those experiences, but what I'm picking up is it wasn't necessarily malicious, but it was protection. Oh, protection. Interesting. Projection is what I was going to say. It was projection and like deflection. Like they were using your light as an escape from their darkness. That's a scapegoat. Yeah. Okay. Profound. Just kidding. All right. Tell me about the goat here. You're sure-footed right now. Okay. I definitely see you navigating places with ease, with faith right now. You have a lot of aspirations. There's a lot of tranquility that's coming in for you and your desires, all right? Yep, the High Priestess, and you're keeping a lot to yourself, as you should. It's like people, you know, they don't know what's going on with you anymore. They never know. It's always something, though. I'm hearing it's always something, and they're like, what? That's going on? What's this going on? I feel like they're hearing from, like, third parties or somebody, like, around as well. They could be just checking from, like, fake accounts. If you're posting on social media, the Chariot card, yeah, but you're always moving forward, okay? And I see you keeping really quiet about like your moves right now. You don't want anybody to interfere or like speak negatively over them. So there could be some individuals that are very nosy right now. Okay, that doesn't matter. Who cares? Let's talk about Capricorns, please. There's some insight and clarity that's coming in regards to like your path and which direction to go and which direction to take, okay? I feel like you've heard something more than once, and that is a sign like you're gonna keep hearing it until you actually act on it, okay? Or you're gonna keep seeing it until you act on it, right? Right. Okay. For whatever reason, I'm seeing like pregnant woman. It's kind of like seeing a pregnant woman everywhere and you're trying for a baby and then bam, it's like you're pregnant. You have the positive pregnancy test. Okay. If is for somebody, congratulations, of course. Ace of Wands, yeah. Brand new, passionate beginnings. This is like you finding your music, and Queen of Wands, your confidence. And you're just walking away from everything that really does not serve you. Like, you're not even slamming the door. You're not making a scene. You're just like, I've said my piece and I'm okay with this. Like, I'm okay with leaving this behind. I'm okay with leaving this job behind. I'm okay with detaching from this outcome. I'm okay with this. It's this like tranquility and peace and this like equilibrium within your heart, okay? You're praying for your baby. I send you so many baby vibes, literally. The tape card. Tell me about fixing things, sticky situation. Six of Cups, the Eight of Swords in the reverse, and Six of Pentacles. You have somebody that's going to come in and try to repair something with you. We already talked about this. This could be a sibling with the Six of Cups as well. The Ace of Swords, because some sort of truth is coming out. Page of Pentacles on the reverse. Seven of Pentacles in the reverse. I wish that I could give you better news, but I'm not one to steer you guys wrong, okay? But please use your own discernment. This is a general reading, not a private reading, and, you know, only take what applies. I feel like whoever's coming in to fix things hasn't actually done any fixing within themselves. Seven of Pentacles in the reverse is like a waste of time. It's like literally watering dead grass. Like, it's just not growing new grass, right? The Hierophant could be a Taurus, Ten of Cups, a family member, okay? But it's just like this person is the same, and it's like all they do is just make excuses. All right. It could be somebody that you were in a relationship with or you have children with as well. The Fool card in the reverse. Yeah. Spirit's saying like you can take their apology and stuff like that, but you know, remember your lessons. You're not here to repeat these lessons anymore. You know, their ships aren't sailing. Things are at a standstill. You see that ship there, this card being in the reverse and the ship in the water, it's capsized. Okay. It's tipped over. Like, what's done is done. Queen of Swords. And I see you approaching this in a way where it's just like you're honoring your boundaries, the Queen of Swords and the Four of Cups, which may make this other individual, whoever this is, or people, if it's like a group, feel rejected. But it's going to make them sit with themselves. Oh my gosh. Yeah, see? And then we have red right behind this here, which is running away, red flag, sneaky bitch, hidden agenda, keeps it on the down low, secretive. So it's like whoever this is, they're just not a genuinely good person. Like, morally, their integrity is just not in the right place, you know? And I think that you know that. Yeah, the Two of Swords in the reverse. You're not confused at all. Tell me about this. The Knight of Pentacles. You found that you work better on your own. It's like when people try to humble you or isolate you, you're like, that's exactly what I needed because I was distracted by your drama, by your energy, etc. Okay, the Judgment in the reverse. And you're not about to repeat that cycle again because I see you doing a lot better for yourself without this person, these individuals around, whatever this may be, this relationship, right? You're better off single if it was like a romantic partner, okay? And you're happier here. And so I don't see you making or repeating that mistake. Knight of Wands, yeah. And the King of Cups. You're honoring yourself and you're trusting yourself. You're not letting people like try to gaslight you or jump in and out of your life, you know, have one foot in, one foot out type of energy. You're very secure. I think this is a very beautiful reading and it's aligned with everything that I had already intuitively said. So I love that for you, Capricorns. You guys are doing genuinely so good. And I want you to know that better days are coming. They are coming in. It's like a reward for you making the right choices and decisions is kind of what I'm feeling here, okay? Yeah, we have yellow in the reverse, which is caution, eyes are watching, issues, okay? So it's like people trying to cause issues from the outside. They're not going to be able to because you don't care. This could be family as well. There's something here about starting a family, spending time with family. I do know, again, the holidays are coming up. I know that my wife, she has like a family party every year, and even her, she's like, she doesn't want to go to the family party because she doesn't want to see certain people. She doesn't want to deal with like the drama of it. So even like skipping out of it, maybe that's for some of you guys. My wife is a Capricorn, so there's those types of things, you know, where maybe you just, that's what is protecting your peace, I guess, in a way. Don't isolate yourself so much so that you don't have community, okay? Like, isolation is not protection. So just keep that in mind. I think that chosen family is really important for my Capricorns, okay? Let's go ahead and see what we've got for your finances and career. Nice. We have limitations, and then we have inheritance showing up. Okay, so I feel like there was some limitations again that you're getting over. It's exactly what I said, where it's like your communication, the way that you think, the way that you talk, instead of saying, oh, hello, hi, all my dogs have sweaters. Costco. All right, we love Costco. Hi, you got your sweater from Costco. Okay, baby girl, I am working now. They're like, but you're not laying in bed, and this is so weird. This is my first day back in my office. Oh, yes, please stretch on me. I love that. I love that. Get it, girl. Okay, messages for Capricorns. Messages, please. All right. Ooh, we got vacation and direction. Interesting. You guys could have recently gone on a vacation or a little trip, taken some time off as well. This could just be a mental vacation. All right. Ooh, we have many choices in the current energy. And your future energy is fast changes. We love to see that. Good. Okay, your overall energy, though, is you went through a fucking rough patch, but let's reword the way that we talk about like that energy. You were reinventing yourself. You were being reinvented. You were changing for your highest good, okay? And there were certain things that had to happen to make sure that you aligned to everything that you deserve. Now, these changes are going to come in fast. I feel like as soon as you make a decision, bam, okay, wham, bam, thank you, ma'am. It's that type of energy. Yes, exactly, because with the skull, behind it, you have inner purpose. You also have shopping spree. You have moving up, okay? So I feel like if you guys are worried, like, how am I going to provide for the holidays? How am I going to do this? How am I going to do that? I see these blessings really coming in for you. Everything's going to work out. Now, I'm not saying to be gluttonous, okay, which I don't feel like a lot of Capricorns are, but having moderation and being balanced within that. Let's go ahead and see what we have. All right, some of you guys are looking for like a new job, or there's something here that you're deciding on in regards to your career. All right, I feel like you have an idea of where you want to be, but you're like, which path is going to get me there efficiently? There's something about efficiency. It's not even productivity or busyness, but it's efficient energy. It's like you're recognizing the rest that is necessary, and you're like, it is efficient. I'm more efficient when I'm well rested. I'm more efficient when I'm balanced. And so that's where your priorities have kind of shifted. Instead of like desperation and like trying to force, not desperation. If my words trigger you, please just, I'm channeling, and I don't always think about what I say before I say it, okay? I mean it with love. But sometimes our energy comes off like that. And what I'm getting here is there was almost holding, like you're holding on to something so tightly, and that's why it couldn't grow the way it needed to. You're trying to control the outcome, but now it's the exact opposite energy, where it's balanced energy. It's efficiency. It's getting the right thing done, and sometimes the right thing is rest. It's honoring yourself in the process, which makes everything else naturally align. And I feel like that's what you're being taught here, okay? So tell me about this. What is this? Thank you. Queen of Wands. Okay, you're clear on your direction. This is the sense of mastery, of rebuilding that confidence within yourself. I just heard travel for some reason, so some of you guys might be wanting to travel or move, and it's like, you know that. You're like, okay, now I know what I want to do. How do I do it? And that's where the many choices comes in, because there's so many different paths to get what you want, right? So tell me about many choices. All right, we have the Hangman. You're stuck with them. A little analysis paralysis, Capricorns, a little analysis paralysis. All right, well, when I'm stuck like that and I'm like, oh God, I have so many choices and decisions, I like to choose everything that I don't want. I like to eliminate what I don't want so that I can get a little bit closer to what I do want, all right? And I'm like, oh, well, I don't want to live in an apartment if we're looking at houses, right? I don't want to live in an apartment here. So cool. I'm going to eliminate apartments, and I'm going to eliminate that from my search. I'm not going to let that show up, right? I want a two-story home or a ranch style home or whatever it may be, and then you're going to eliminate that and you're going to look into what you do want. It's getting you closer to what you do want. I want a gas oven in my home. Okay, superior choice. I love that for you, Capricorn. I won't move into a house without a gas oven. I'm so picky with that. I cook though, so, and if you cook, you know, gas ovens are very superior. I know the other stuff looks nicer, you know, but each to their own. Hi, is this message also for Venus and Capricorn? Sure, Karina. Take what resonates. What I tell people is even if you feel inclined to click on a reading, that is not necessarily your sign. There might be a message that's there for you. I wouldn't take it verbatim. You know, it's a collective message, but there may be something there for you that you're like, this has to be for me. There's so many times where I've clicked on a reading and I'm like, this is for some random sign that I don't even have in my chart, but the title resonates and I click on it and I'll listen to it and it's just so aligned and I'm like, geez, no wonder no Capricorn readings have resonated for me or anything like that, right? Sometimes I click and it's for me. Exactly, Mystic. Yeah. So let's go ahead and see what we have. So a little analysis paralysis here. All right, Nine of Pentacles. It's the analysis paralysis is like, how do I maintain a specific lifestyle that I envision for myself? That's what it comes in. It's like, which path is going to give me what I envision? And I feel like it's multiple paths. It's just about the journey that you want to experience getting there, okay? Manifesting it. Eight of Swords. Spirit said it's just kind of like choosing what pours into you, choosing what you feel the most passionate about. So if you're more passionate about starting a business, choose that. If you are more passionate about working for somebody else and finding a new job with a different company, choose that. Now, I would never ever say, because I am a Capricorn myself, like, be practical. Don't just like up and quit, you know? I mean, if that's what you feel and called to do, that's on you. But, you know, especially in this economy, Eight of Swords is in the reverse. So, but it's like Spirit is saying you already know what you want. You're just not choosing it because you're afraid that you won't get the outcome that you're desiring. And you will. You will. You will. The Ace of Cups. Follow your heart. Listen to your heart. Yeah. When it's calling for you, Capricorn, Ten of Swords in reverse, okay? Don't miss opportunities. It's kind of like just acting, all right? Messages, please, for fast changes. Messages for fast changes. Thank you. The Eight of Wands. That is fast. That's Sagittarius energy, okay? Excuse me. Sagittarius energy. This is booked, this is busy, this is productive, and you're going to do it efficiently because you've already learned that lesson, okay? So it's not being about so busy that you just are like, where'd the time go? But you are going to be busy. There could be a lot of emails. Make sure you're checking your emails. There could be travel with the Eight of Wands. Make sure that you are, double checking everything. But things are going to happen suddenly for you, and they're going to happen quickly. So you will need to act. You will need to be bold and take these opportunities when they come for you. Don't sit around and analysis paralysis. Just yes, I want to do this. This is exactly what I want. I'm not going to overthink it. I'm just going to go ahead and act on it because it's bringing you your brand new beginning. Baby, you've got the Ace of Cups, the Ace of Pentacles, the Nine of Pentacles, whatever you've been working so hard towards, it is bringing this in for you. You are getting this. You are receiving this. It is coming in. You are in motion right now to receive, okay? To receive. Don't squander this. Three of Swords in reverse, okay? You can still have two things can be true at once, where it's like, I'm healing from wounding patterns around relationships, but at the same time, I'm still worthy of love and deserve this new love that's coming into my life, right? That's what I mean by two things can be true at once. Don't listen to people that are like, you're not healed enough to date yet and blah, blah, blah. It's like a lot of people, especially with you, Capricorn, like you are the medicine for a lot of people, and not always in a scapegoating way, sometimes in a beautiful way, right? That's not a painful experience. So don't forget to choose the pleasure matrix versus like the pain matrix. Tell me about reinvention, please. Tell me about reinvention. Thank you. The King of Swords. You know who you are. You know who you are. There's something here about using your voice, sharing your wisdom, being a leader or a guide. Some of you guys are going to definitely receive a promotion, all right? Or there could be somebody that's honoring you, or you're doing the honoring, like an award might be coming in. Yeah. I feel like you're nervous about this. Like, I don't know, what if they don't see me? You're going to be seen by the right people. Yeah, you're manifesting it. Temperance here and the Five of Swords in the reverse, okay? Baby, you're going to be seen by the right people. It's really good. I feel like there is already an eye on you, especially with this King of Swords. Could be an air sign. King of Swords for me personally is Aquarius, but it could be any air sign. So there might be somebody who already has their eye on you. There's something here that's going to come in for you because of this, all right? It looks really good. I like your financial portion. There's a little analysis paralysis in the current energy, but that's okay. I know that you're going to move through it. I know you're going to choose from your heart. I know you're going to make the right decisions because all paths right now are leading you to what you want, okay? All paths are leading you to what you want. Let's get into the love portion of your reading. This week we are using my Headspace deck and whatever this one is. I don't know what this deck is. Some random deck, all right, that I sometimes use for these readings. Messages. Actually, I want to shuffle the other one first. Success is showing up right away, bottom of the deck here. Messages, please, for Capricorns in regards to their love life, matters of their heart this week. Now, keep in mind that my reading specifically, I say love life or matters of the heart, you know, because a lot of the times it's not just about romantic love, it's about platonic love as well, okay? Messages, please. Messages, please. There we go. Moving on, okay. Divine counterpart. And spread your wings. Overall energy, you do have twin flame here. Twin flame and divine counterpart. All right, baby. You've got a divine love coming in. I don't really like to use labels, and that says it on the card, all right? And this is that energy that I'm getting with like... There's a spiritual connection between you and somebody here, and there's a divine connection being sent in from the angels that's coming in. You've moved on from everything from the past. You've learned all the right lessons to be perfectly aligned to this new situation. And I feel like this person's going to, it's like you and this person are going to be very confident together. It's almost like power couple energy. Messages, please, about moving on. Thank you. Yeah, you purged fear and like codependency, any obstacles that were blocking your path originally. Divine counterpart here. The baggage, you purged the baggage. Thank you. Divine counterpart. Here's stuff flying. Wow. I'm so excited for you guys. Divine counterpart, the real deal. Seriously, yes. Checking all the boxes on your list. Looks like they're nice and not naughty. Good for them. All right, messages, please, for spread your wings. Thank you. We have leaving space. Okay, that's great. Giving yourself time, you know. And then clarifying twin flame. Memoir showed up there, but it was a grip of cards that flipped over. Tell me about twin flame, please. Intense connection. All right, soul connection. It doesn't matter what you want to look at it as. Soulmate, twin flame, okay, divine counterpart. It's the level of which your consciousness is at, all right? And that's what's most important to anchor in, not these labels and stuff like that, because then you are squeezing yourself into a tiny little box and your soul is so expansive, all right? So give yourself time to heal, all right? You know, with spread your wings, it's like you're healing your confidence, you're healing like your ability to love and be loved. And I think that's really important here. So tell me about moving on with baggage and the purging fear and codependency. You're no longer hanging on to the past. Yes, Nine of Pentacles. Sitting pretty, Capricorns. You look good. You're very independent. You know, you're not reliant on another person to make you happy. You understand that there are individuals out there that add value to your life, right? Tell me about divine counterpart and the real deal. Thank you. We have the Ace of Wands. This is something brand new. And the Death card. Ooh, it could be Scorpio. okay? You could have Scorpio in your chart, of course. Could be just a water sign. We have Cancer here now showing up as well. But you're being, like, this person, this person's being delivered, okay, to you by your angels and your guides. Yeah, we have King of Cups again here. So very romantic. This person's in touch with their emotions, and I do feel like they are gonna, let you know how they feel. Like, you're never gonna be caught in these like crosswires of wondering, like, where do I stand with this person? How do they feel about me? I feel like not only they're gonna let you know, but they're gonna show you. It's like there's something here about their actions. This person is very action oriented, but it definitely could be a water sign. So Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. It does not have to be. You could have that in your chart, okay? And this just is talking about the romance, but that is what I'm feeling here intuitively. Tell me about spread your wings and leaving space. You have the Justice card, Libra energy showing up now, okay, with this. And the King of Swords, Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, somebody's going to be very clear with what they want with you. Again, there's no room for second guessing in this, okay? Yours is a Scorpio, Dallas. That's wonderful. Thank you for sharing. Well, happy connection. 'Tis the season. It's, what is it? Cuffing season, right? Rising Scorpio and Libra Sun. Love that. Perfect. Tell me about this intense soul connection, twin flame soulmate situation. What do they need to know? Six of Pentacles, equal reciprocity. There's going to be no crumbs left, baby. You're going to eat it up, okay? Lick that plate clean. Lick it clean. All right? Messages, please. Yeah, Five of Cups is here, though. Why? And the Ten of Cups. Okay. I'm gonna be really honest about this. So this is like, it's such a good reading, and I'm like, oh, fucking give me a break, dude. I'm gonna be real. I don't feel like this family supports whatever your guys' connection is. There's some like jealous or envious family members around you. I also see you guys starting a family or something like that, just being real. Yeah, the World card. Okay, there's people at a distance though that have like these secret feelings towards you and your connection, but they're not going to be able to like take you apart from each other. It's nothing like that. It's just, if you intuitively like feel that and you're like, oh wow, these people fucking hate me, they do. They do. And of course they hate divine connections when they're in false connections themselves, or you're reflecting and you're a scapegoat again. It's just like, you are the light, you are that medicine, right, Capricorn? So especially you and another counterpart, a divine counterpart, something that is destined, right? Two people being together, oh my gosh, the amount of projection that you will fucking receive is just insane. They'll project everything that they've got going on in their own relationships, okay? So yeah, I'm gonna be real. I feel like there's a little bit of like sadness because there's gonna be some weird rejection by their family or something like that, but I mean, as long as you guys, time will tell. Time will tell the story for you. You have nothing to prove. And I just want to remind you that. And it could be your family that, like, rejects them a little bit. I don't know exactly what that looks like for you guys, but I'm getting that. Yeah, see, Nine of Wands. Don't feel the need to defend yourself. Don't feel the need to, like, because what you're going to do is you're just going to prove their delusions wrong. What I like to do in situations like that is I literally kill them with kindness, okay? And trust me, it fucking kills them, because everything that they do just makes them look psychotic and erratic and everything else. Meanwhile, that's not who I am. Like, I'm not gonna sit there, I'm not gonna argue with you. I don't care. Like, you're the one that's choosing to be offended by certain things and all of this stuff. Like, I know who I am. I know at the end of the day, I donate to shelters and everything else. Like, I know who I am at its core, and I don't require you to know these things about me in order to like me. You know what I mean? So that's where it is right here. It's like, at your core, let it speak for you. Let it speak for you. They'll see all the love that shows up for you around you. They'll see all the good that you do. They see that you're unbothered. You're not passively, aggressively talking about them or any of the bullshit. You know what I mean? Just don't play their games. Don't match their energy, okay? Specifically, especially if you love the person. Let your person make their own decisions, all right? My wife has never failed me with her decision making, like at all. She makes decisions and I'm like, yeah, I support that. I support you. I'm not here to tell you what to do. I'm not here to control you, you know, and I see that your decisions are out of respect for yourself and out of respect for me and the kids and everything. Like they're in alignment, right? So let your partner handle that stuff. You shouldn't really be involved in it. Tell me what else we have here. Thank you. Yeah, we have the King of Wands in the reverse. So I do see there's some weird like abuse of power, like some sort of power struggle that somebody's going to try with you. Okay. They're just not thinking practically. All right. And then just whatever. Tell me about soul connection. Screw that. Who cares? People are fucking weird. They have nothing better to do. Oh, Eight of Pentacles. Okay. There's something here about you guys mastering things together. You could be creating something together, working towards something together as well. There's something that you are meant to do together. I'm literally hearing that one song where it's like, make you banana pancakes, pretend like it's the weekend now, and we can pretend all the time, okay? Can't you see that it's just rain and there ain't no need to go outside? So I feel like you guys are gonna, when you first get together, you're gonna want to spend like all your time together. Ten of Pentacles. Wow, you guys are building towards future, towards legacy. You have a destined legacy that you're meant to create together. Like, this is such a good reading. That's why I'm like, don't get caught up in some weird family fucking drama. Fuck them. Like, that's weird shit, okay? Miserable people try to spread their misery around, okay? Like it's butter and it's not. Like, no, we don't do the artificial margarine over here, okay? Thank you. We churn our own butter. True story though, I do churn my own butter. So, and I make my own bread, or I do all of it. I'm fucking weird like that though. I think that stuff is great. I want to go live on like an Amish farm. I want to live in the forest. All right. So anyways, it's just that type of energy. Just don't worry about it here. This looks really good. I love this for you. Congratulations to those of you guys that are aligning in this connection. This is absolutely beautiful. I love to see it. I'm so supportive of it. You guys have success coming in love and in your finances, okay? So whatever you've been working towards, babies, do not give up, okay? Do not give up, especially when you're this close. That's what I'm getting. And again, congratulations on this like divine counterpart. That love is so freeing, okay? It's so real. You are gonna have a lot of people obsessed with you guys, so make sure you're checking like specifically what house your Venus is in, you know, so you know whether to share a lot about your relationship or not. Like my Venus is in the 8th house. I don't share a lot about like my relationship or anything like that. My wife and I, we barely post each other online and stuff like that. Like nobody ever knows what's going on except for people that know us, right? So I'm meant to protect that though, and not meant to share that stuff. We are, you know, and so just make sure that you're checking that out, okay? All right, babies, let's close out this beautiful reading. I love this for you guys. Your purpose is to be heart-centered. Again, what do we have? Message. Let's do 3 cards. Evil eye. Boring. Same bitch, different day. All right. Get some Evil Eye oil off of my website if you need help with it, or some sprays if you prefer sprays. Messages, please. Thank you. Hone in on your craft and mastery. Yeah, now's the time for you to like really master yourself. You're heading towards a legacy here in every area of your life. Like, I don't know, you've really shifted something here. There's a lot of change. You got 4 cards instead of 3. We do have to take better care of your health mentally and physically, and we also have you're surrounded by false friends. I think these are just false people here, but your overall karmic justice, balance and restoration is coming, Capricorns. The divine, yeah, be excited about the soul you're evolving into. You are a gift. You're a natural healer. Again, you have a lot of divine protection right now, and the divine is coming in with karmic justice because you deserve everything that you have been working towards, okay? No more interferences. So make sure you get out of your own way as well. Capricorns, that's what I've got for you guys. Don't forget to like this reading. I do appreciate it. Leave me a comment down below. Let me know how it resonated, and I'll see you guys next week.